Welcome back to yoga for hiking. Also, this is just yoga for you, for your day, wherever that is, whatever you're doing. Today I am back in Ohio. I'm in Loudonville, which is about 45 minutes or an hour outside of where I live. And it's really beautiful. It's a perfect day. I thought I would pause mid-hike to do some yoga and eat my peanut butter and honey sandwich. So yeah, this has been a challenging hike. It's been a little bit steep. My endurance has been kind of down because I didn't do a lot there with COVID. So I'm trying to be really gentle with myself around all of that. But it's been a perfect day and nobody's really out here because it's Monday morning. Pro tip, if you love hiking alone, come during the week when everyone else is working. So I am in the middle of doing the Lyons Falls Trail in Mohican State Park, and it is definitely one I will come back and do again many times. So I'm just stopping to do a little bit of stretching. I noticed my hamstrings are getting a really good workout, so I think it's going to be a really nice time to just pause, and I think I'm going to do about 5 or 6 yin poses. So I thought I would just see if you'd like to join me, and then we're going to wrap it up at the end with some breath work and meditation. This is a trail. I'm a little bit off of the beaten trail, but it is possible that somebody may come by, or, you know, you never know. So if that happens, then we'll just roll with it. So let's start by getting centered. You can find a flat place to sit, somewhere where you can feel your foundation, feel what's underneath of your body. And as you start to ground into the earth, relax into those places and let there be a sense of surrender here. Notice your breath. You may take time to set intention for your practice today. You bring your palms together at heart center, thumbs at your sternum, bow your chin slightly towards your chest. So I'm going to start today with a butterfly stretch, so also known as bound angle pose. In yin yoga, most of the poses have been renamed, so the intention is to stay longer with a slightly less intensity, kind of moving in a little bit deeper and towards the connective tissues of the body versus staying near the muscles. So we're going to take the feet a little bit farther away from your pelvis as you bring the soles of your feet together, bow in, drop your head. And then come all the way back up, take a deep breath in, stretch your legs forward. So next we're gonna go into a Gomukhasana, or a cow face legs. So you're gonna take your left heel towards the right outer hip, stacking your knees, take your right foot to your left outer hip. This can be challenging. You might like to keep the bottom leg extended forward if your hips are too tight, or just don't open for the stretch properly. You can stay upright for a few breaths. And then my preference is to do eagle arms and then take a slight little forward fold. So if that's too much, then just stay right here. You can pin your ankles down using your hands. Take a deep breath in, reach through both arms, and then wrap your left elbow underneath of your right elbow. Palms can stay together. You could also stay upright. But for my body, I just like to fold forward and take my elbows and kind of hook them over my knees. And then bow the head, let the hands drop towards the earth. Notice your breath. And then take a deep breath and bring your eagle arms back up, lift through the elbows. Anchor through your feet, take a deep breath, and then release the arms all the way up into the sky, interlace your fingers, and press your palms straight up to the ceiling, or the forest ceiling, whatever's above you. Great job. Bring your right hand down next to you, and let's take a side bend with your left arm, so I'll give you a little bit better frontal view. The knees are still stacked, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Let the side body lift out of the waist, almost as if both sides of the ribs are moving towards your heart. Great job. And then come back up, take your left hand down, reach your right arm up and over. Lateral stretch for the spine, anchor into the left hand. And almost feel as if both sides of your waist are being lifted out of the hips, right? Great job. Come back up, and then we're just gonna switch the legs. You can rock back into your hips, extend your left leg and your right leg, and maybe just shake them out. Circle your ankles. I hope nobody finds me. I'm kind of like off the beaten trail, so it'll be fun to see if somebody does. They'll be like, what are you doing down here? Okay, so now we're gonna take your right foot in towards your left hip, and then your left knee on top of the right. So basically we're just doing the opposite knee, okay? And then if this is too much for the hips or the knee joints, you could extend one leg or just do your best. Okay, take a deep breath in, reach both arms up into the sky, look up. And we're gonna wrap the right elbow underneath of the left. You can pause and hug your shoulders. And then from there, possibly take the hands up. Good, breathe, draw the shoulder blades down your back, palms together, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you might bow forward over your knees. I encourage you to find in your practice where you should be in every pose. So there's really fine balance in your practice and also like in life of navigating the edge, right? So if you go too far, you'll go over. So we always just want to maintain that balance in our practice of strength, stability, also ease. And it helps us stay mindful of our ego. Go ahead and bring your shoulders up over your hips. Take a deep breath in, unwind your arms, reach up. You can interlace your fingers if you'd like, and press your palms all the way to the sky. Oh, great job. Maybe one more breath there. It feels so nice. Great work. And then left hand down next to your side, reach your right arm over, take a side bend. So meet yourself where you are. Don't try to reach too far. Try to be here with yourself. Take your right hand and just lightly hold the back of your head, lean your head back into your hand, and open your right elbow. Push down through your left hand. Just take a little twist there. Great job. And then let's do the other side. So reach both arms up, match your palms, look up. Inhale the breath, and then exhale and take your right hand down, left arm stretching over. And then you can just take your hand and support the back of your head and just kind of allow your upper body to open a little bit. Right arm can be straight. That's such a yummy variation. It feels so good today in my body. Great job. Take a deep breath to come back to center, extend your arm, and then bring your hands down. And then let's just unfold the legs, if you can. And sit on your hips and do a couple of rounds of windshield wipers side to side. Right and left. I was looking for the perfect spot and I came upon this big boulder overlooking this ravine, and it seemed just right. Okay, so now take both legs forward out in front of you. Give them a little shake, point and flex your toes, sit in staff pose. Okay, nice work. So now we're going to take a Sharashasana stretch, or we could do half lotus. So depending on your body, if that is an option for you. We're going to take your left foot inside of your inner right thigh. There's this beautiful granddaddy long legs crawling right next to me right now. See you, guy. Peace out. So foot on the inside of your right leg, or you could take your left foot on top of your right inner thigh. My rule for half lotus pose is that the knee should be anchored down. So if your knee cannot stay down on the earth with your foot on top of the opposite thigh, then your hips probably don't have the flexibility or the shape to do that external rotation to that degree. No big deal. No whoop, no big whoop. Inhale, reach both arms up, take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, fold forward over your legs. Notice your breath. Let your thoughts go, let them be. Okay, take a deep breath in and come all the way back up. So you're gonna move your left knee back now. So we're in half butterfly, half wide angle forward fold, or wide angle straddle. Okay, and then we're gonna take a side bend. So right hand reaching down along the inside of your inner right ankle. Take a deep breath, reach your left arm up. Yeah, and then just slowly come into your stretch. So you could stay active here for a couple of more inhale and exhales. And then we're going to make this more of a softer intention. So we're going to drop in a little bit more to groin muscles, inner thigh. So you're going to take your right elbow, and you can either set it on the ground inside your inner right thigh or on top of your thigh muscle, center of the femur bone. And then with the fist in your right hand, go ahead and relax your forehead down, the temple of your head down. And then you're going to bring your left arm back along the sacrum. And we're just going to hang out here. Encourage your left shoulder to drop down away from your ear. Soften your forehead. Notice your breath in your belly. Great job, and then come all the way back up. And if there's space where you are, take your left hand down next to your left hip, and then rolling up onto the shin and the right foot, reach your right arm up and back. And then come all the way back down, and we're gonna switch legs. So left leg forward, we're almost done. Right leg back. So remember, we can take half lotus with the foot on top of the thigh, or you could take it easy and just bring your foot inside of your inner left leg. Take a deep breath, reach through your arms and the sides of your body. As you exhale the breath, fold forward. Want to stay anchored into the outer left heel at the same time, reaching back through your left hip. Fold forward lightly, child. Find your breath. Relax around your thoughts. Just let them be there. We'll take one more nice deep breath here. And rising all the way back up, take your right hip back. So the right leg is in half butterfly. You're going to bring the left hand along the leg or inner leg. Deep breath, reach the right arm high, and then exhale and come into your side bend. And making this a little more gentle, bring your left elbow onto the thigh with a fist for the left hand. Drop your temple on your hand and bring the right back of your hand behind your pelvis. And inhale to come all the way up. And then drop the hips back down. Great job, everybody. So sit one more breath here in staff pose, nice and tall. Okay, take your feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, reach through both arms, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale to come all the way back up. Bring your hands behind your back. Point your toes down. Lift through your heart center. Possibly hips lift. Great job. Okay, so we're going to come to a seat for about 5 minutes of breath work and meditation. So that could be anywhere you're comfortable. You could be even lying down if possible. Sometimes we get so relaxed when we're lying down that we fall asleep. So if your intention is to really meditate, sit up. You can sit against a wall or use a prop for the knees. Lotus pose is an option only if the knees come to the earth. Okay, but somewhere that your body feels relaxed, your spine can be like a river here. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Notice your breath. How does it feel today in your body to breathe? Relax your diaphragm muscle. If you need to, you could put your hand right here below your ribs. And as you notice your breath moving in and out, can you improve upon the quality of that inhalation and the exhalation? Just do a better job. Take your time, let the lungs fill fully, and then as you exhale, all the way back out with a little bit of navel to spine at the end. So I like to put my left hand at heart, right hand on center, and we're just going to stay with that for just a few minutes. Inhaling, imagine the lungs expanding and the diaphragm opening. And then exhale all the breath. Navel to spine. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And don't make it too precious. Don't make it too complicated. Relax if you need to. Bring the hands back down. Just breathe. Maybe you can refine your breath just a little bit. Maybe you could make it smoother. Soften the eyes. Smiling is optional. Thank you. I just heard a cell phone. Well, your life is calling. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are.